There by a mixture of Kevin Walsh, CJ. Boot McGuinness has it again. There's an awful lot of red shirts there. CJ has it, he flicks it downfield to Darren Fay. Darren Fay going to drive it, he hits it with the shaft again. It goes about 50 metres, comes as far as Ivor McCaffrey, Jack Smith. James Battersby having a good game, flicks it on to Paul Donnelly. Has Paul got it? He has. Benny Murray is with him. He's behind him. There's Ronan Fitzsimons, he knocks it in onto the 5-yard line. Who goes for it? The full-back goes for it. Round of applause for a great catch. Hand pass it out here. Boot McGuinness and Gay Kennedy. Boot can't make the lift first time. He does second time. Crossfield waiting for it is Paul Donnelly, very stationary. It's Ed O'Brien. Ed O'Brien makes good progress, flicks it into the corner. Jerry O'Neill comes to the ball. First touch lets him down. The ground is soft out there. He slips. Ball is on the ground. Kevin Walsh has the ball, he clears it down the field, out towards the line ball to Kilmessan. Very lively game at the moment. No quarter being asked and certainly no quarter being given. Quickly taken there, going in and just narrowly wide there. Johnny Horton gets Kilmessan's, what I count here as their first wide really of the whole game. They've 5 points. We have played 22 minutes, 5 points plays 3. Quick line cut there. Johnny went for the long distance point, he went narrowly wide. Brian Carley here, long one out, going out over the halfway line. Ronan Fitzsimons is out there, it's breaking away. Gay Kennedy is out there. Ronan Fitzsimons will get it. Jimmy Maguire throws himself in. Ronan Fitzsimons lets it go diagonally, looking. James Battersby again, a cornerback, having a good game there, marking Ivan McCaffrey. Nicky Horton here. Nicky waits for it and he'll be given it as a line. Keith McAvoy was looking for it. Nicky Horton left it, Nicky taking it himself. It's a good long one. Jared O'Neill waiting for the flight of the ball. Well taken there. It's considered a foul there. Chucky Keena brings down CJ Murta. Chucky just didn't see the ball and decided I'll mark the man. 10 or 15 yards for Moughton, as that's the kindest way to describe it. CJ Murta bringing it out now to his own 50. He's gained 30 yards there from what was initially just an out shove. 24 minutes gone in this first half. Good lively game. James Battersby misses it this time. Ivor McCaffrey loses footing. James Battersby going back there, tries to get it back to Willie Donnelly, can't. Loman Dempsey, Ivor McCaffrey, 2 big men. James Battersby is staying his ground. Johnny Horton is in there. Johnny scoops it up to Willie Donnelly. Willie Donnelly comes through. Alan Smith, his brother, is outside him. Out to Paul Donnelly. Paul will drive Kit Dog. Good hurler on the Kit Dog up towards Chucky Keena. Chucky with his neighbour Jerry O'Neill and another neighbour Nicky Horton cross the boot. Boot going to go over the shot. Is not going to come in sufficient enough. He's given the point. Well, I had a good line of sight on that, I have to say, lads, and it's officially given as a point. I had it marked up for a wide, but such is life. We can discuss that with the players afterwards. There wasn't too much complaining about it. 6 plays 3. We've 25 minutes played here. The ball is out in the middle of the field. Boot McGuinness again. Kevin Walsh. Boot has it again. Crossfield, not well struck. Picked off there by Una McCaffrey. Una going to lash it to the forwards. Lashing it to his brother Ivor. Ivor gets the hand on it this time. James Battersby is down. There's a player on the inside. Ivor going on himself, giving it into Loman Dempsey. Doesn't just get it first time of asking. He was all keyed up for the goal chance. The ball is wet. It's cold out there. Not the same as a fortnight ago. The handling skills are going to be much more different. Ewan lobs it up with a 9-iron. Lots of players in there. The trim lads are down. Ewan comes forward, charges through. Shouts of charge and across to Decky Murray. Decky Murray gets past Jack Smith. He doesn't strike it very well. Is it going to go wide? Alan Duffy waiting for the wide. It's given wide. Player on the ground there, James Battersby. Many of the crowd felt there was a charge in that. I felt there was a charge myself. Referee playing it on. We're having another stoppage in the game. Last day there was at least 5 minutes stoppage time in the second half. The referee gave 2. There was about 1.5 minutes in the first half and he gave about 2.5 minutes. 5 minutes till half time. The trim forwards that time had a golden opportunity to get the strike on goal, and it didn't just happen. It didn't just happen. That's the little bit of luck you need. We're still in the first half. The scoreboard says 6 points to 3. We've only had 1 free from either side. It's a good lively game. There's no obvious part of the field that either team are dominating. Midfield is even enough. There's a plethora of players, red and blue, around there. Alan Duffy drives it out here, it spills away. Nicky Horton spills it on and chases it himself. The stick is thrown in, 3 red shirts back to Paul Donnelly. Paul will go for the shot. I don't think it's going to be long enough. Goalkeeper comes out, stops, comes out. Can't see the ball, it's on the ground. It's flicked away there by Paul Dunn. It comes as far as Kevin Walsh. Kevin hand passes it to Gay Kennedy. Ground conditions, Jimmy Maguire comes through, it's flicked through again. That's Jerry O'Neill who can't get it up. Coming back there is number 9 Gay Kennedy, who's tripped, and it'll be a free out from Trim. Darren Fay out on this side all alone. He's not seen by CJ, he's seen now. CJ still looking at him. Jimmy Maguire going to pick that up. We won't do that, we'll drive it straight down the field. It's low, not exactly the ball he wanted. It's coming as far as Gay Kennedy. Eddie O'Brien out there, driven down the field looking for Benny Murray, goes out over the line, and a lot of line balls the players won't want to see from either side tonight. 3 minutes plus the X factor, the Jimmy Cooney factor, and the score is 6-3. Anton O'Neill, another good one. This one is low, he still makes 50-60 yards for his Boot McGuinness, who pulls on it. Darren Fay is back there, puts it straight back down, booted, spills into his hand. He's been held and held and held. Eventually there's a free. Round of applause for the referee, I think, for waiting the 3 or 4 seconds. County players tend not to get the same leeway as other men. Chap Noon has come out of his dugout to monitor the situation on behalf of the United Nations peacekeeping force. Nicky Horton well within his range, 60 metres to do. It's not going to be long enough. It's landing on the 5, it spills out, it's pulled on, driven out by Darren Fay. Trim have the ball again. Jersey pull there. Kevin Walsh takes his time, but then he gets hooked. Driven in here towards Chucky Keena. Chucky Keena going to beat Paul Dunn to it. Paul Dunn beats him second time. Jared O'Neill gets the spillage. Jared O'Neill looking for the space. CJ is after him. He's taking a foul and flicks it back to Paul Donnelly. Paul Donnelly survives Darren Fay. He gets blocked by Decky Murray. Darren Fay gets it again, going out on the kit dog. Good clearance out here. Jack Smith is waiting with Una McCaffrey. Jack goes for the lift. Alan Smith arrives to flick it away. Alan Smith gets it up, flicks it infield, looking for Ivor McCaffrey. Ivor McCaffrey can't get it. Jack Smith across towards John Davis. David Donnelly, Boot McGuinness. Coming through there is Kevin Walsh. Gay Kennedy has the ball. He's hooked and croaked. The ball is on the ground. Anton O'Neill can't get it. Gay Kennedy again charging on. Turned around, flicks it back. Kevin Walsh drives it into the full forward. Up goes the big hand. Una McCaffrey has it. It spills away. James Battersby, Ewan, Jack Smith kicked away. Jack Smith chasing. Benny Murray chasing. Anton O'Neill has it now. He's felled. It's on the ground. He seems to have it again. Anton O'Neill at its best where the battle is thickest. Gets it up here to Jimmy Maguire, who's tumbled free to Kilmessan from the middle of the field. Jimmy McGuinness giving him a pat on the back. We're getting up to the halfway line, half time I should say, 6-3. The long ball looking for Paul Donnelly. Paul puts up the paw, doesn't get it first time. Darren Fay gets it to Jerry O'Neill, goes left, going to go right with the shot, doesn't strike it very well. Goalkeeper decides to take it for safety, comes under pressure by Nicky Horton. Ball on ground, goalkeeper on top of it. A standoff situation. We'll have a throw ball from the 20-metre line. Someone throws it away. We're heading towards the last. We're in the last minute. There'll be about 2 minutes of play here, 2 minutes of time. These 20-metre throw balls, 2-on-2. Paul Donnelly is in there. Jared O'Neill is in there. Jerry is staying in there. Decky Murray is in there. Nobody behind from either side. It's driven in. It's not driven in. We're into overtime. Boot McGuinness decides, I'll take up the perch on Decky Murray. The referee nearly afraid to throw it in. Boot gets the scalp on it and it goes wide. An amusing moment there. I think the most nervous player on the field was the referee, because we were sort of winding it up like Colin Lynch and Ollie Baker a la Clare, the way you play it when the blood is rushing around your ears. Brian Carley here, driving it high and long, landing on the Kilmessan 70. Jack and Ewan spills away. taken there by Keith McAvoy. He's been policed by Nicky Horton. There's a chop, I think, from Jack Smith. It'll be a free down. There's been very few wides. I've counted 4 for Trim and 2 for Kilmessan. Decky Murray going to take this from just short of the 70-metre line, which is here beside the green and yellow flag. Alan Smith is in front, David Donnelly is in front. Decky should have the range. It's long enough, it's long enough, it's certainly straight enough. And Trim get a score here just before half-time. Brings up 4 points, plays 6. We're about a minute and a half into overtime. The referee's body language says that there will be no more play. He wants this ball. He's saying, give me the ball. It's over. Trim get the last blood there with the last stroke. It's 6 plays 4. Kilmessan probably deserved their lead. They got good scores through Paul Donnelly. Nicky Horton got a free. Chucky, Keane and Jimmy McGuinness. Jerry Neal got 2. For Trim, there was a free from Decky Murray and a free from Benny Murray. Declan got a point and Ronan Fitzsimons got a point. And at half-time, both teams are well in it. Trim played with a little breeze. They're 2 behind. And we'll wait and see. This is a far better match than last week. It's been played in a good sporting spirit. And the referee is given a fair account of himself, really. Not a well-liked man. So we'll stop for the tea there now, so we will.
Right, Tommy.
Are we in?
Yes.
I'd like to welcome everybody back here for the second half. It's coming up to 2 minutes to 4 and we're ready to go. There seems no obvious changes. Alan Smith has gone on the 40 for Trim here. It's 6 points, plays 4. It's a much livelier match. I have a feeling that a goal for either team will turn this match. Decky Murray and Gay Kennedy at midfield for Trim. David Donnelly and Ed O'Brien at midfield for Kilmessan. We're ready to go with the second half. Jimmy McGuinness, Paul Donnelly on the 40, Nicky Horton. First ball won by Ed O'Brien. He charges on. He gets the ball on towards Nicky Horton. Nicky Horton pulls it over his head. Come back there is Kevin Walsh who has it. Kevin looking for space. Looking for space to drive it. He drives it up the wing looking for Benny Murray. Anton O'Neill read that all the way. Boot McGuinness going down after it. Physical charge is going in there. The ball is still there. Benny Murray has it now. There's a swing, bad swing there, and a second bad swing, and it'll be a free out for Trim, who's been asked across. Decky Murray comes across to sort that one out. And we have a booking here. Jimmy McGuinness is going to be booked for that charge on Benny Murray. Decky Murray coming back here to his own 60-metre line. We have played a minute of this game. Mr. Henry having a long chat with him there, having settled the matter. The free is back further. Mr. Henry wants this game to be played at his pace, and Mr. Henry will have his way. Now Decky Murray to get this game going again. Low trajectory diagonally across, looking for Ivor McCaffrey, who flicks it on for Union. It's not a good pass. Union gets it anyway. It's blocked by James Battersby, who can't control it. Ivor is in there. There was a wild stick and it'll be a free for Trim from about 68 metres. Declan coming up to take that. Scoring opportunity here. Can make the range from here. It's now a 65. Now, no fluency yet in this second half. Is it long enough? Is it long enough? Goalkeeper puts up the hand and spills it. Willie Donnelly gets a little bit away. He goes down and it'll be a free out. Alan Smith there went in with the physical charge. James Battersby comes over to impress upon him. Things are now being said. Let's hope this doesn't turn into a talking game. And now we're having a booking down this end. I suppose the referees tend to try and keep things equitable. The last day I felt that the referee basically chickened out on the 3 more minutes that might have been played at 10-all. He decided we'll give everybody another day. Right, as I was saying, no fluency in this half yet. We've played 3 minutes. Willie Donnelly will take this free out for Kilmessan. Up in the air, good long one, looking for Jimmy McGuinness. It's broken away over heads. Jimmy Maguire, Joey O'Loughlin. Boot McGuinness has it, going to drive. He drives across, it's heading towards the goals, and it goes straight over the bar. And Jimmy McGuinness gets first blood for Kilmessan, and they got 3 points in front. In the third quarter, the last day, Trim went 3 up. Kilmessan are now 3 up. And scoring, they've had 4 forwards that have scored. Trim have had 2 forwards that have scored. And only 1 from play. Brian Carley drives that out towards the middle of the field. A lot of players out there. Ewan puts up the big hand and comes down with the ball. Runs with it. Darren Fay on his outside. Hits it low straight up the middle. Johnny Horton will get that ball. Comes under a strong challenge from Benny Murray. Wins the free. Anton O'Neill steps up for that. Spectators always get confused by what's a shoulder and what's a shoulder onto a chest, and it amazes me because they pay good money to go to games. They should know. Anton O'Neill from his own 55, not well struck, straight down the middle. David Donnelly doesn't get it. Darren Fay and his legs in there, and Decky Murray drives it low out towards Ewan. Ewan under pressure from Jack. Jack has thrown. Ewan threw down the stick, but Jack is deemed as holding, and this one is about 60 metres out. And will Benny or Decky take it? Benny's going to go for this one. He is less than 60 to do. Should be well within his range. Slight breeze into his face. Back there, Willie Donnelly is marking Loman Dempsey. Johnny Horton decides to put another person into the goals. It's long enough and it's over the bar. And Benny Murray gets his second free. Equalises Jimmy McGuinness's early point, and it's now play 7 plays 5, 2 points in it. Either team getting a goal here now would sorely hurt the others. They've both played coming up on 100 minutes hurling in this final, and neither has put a goal into the other. It's an enormous psychological wound. Out towards the wing, Benny will get that. Anton O'Neill, Jimmy McGuinness. Jimmy McGuinness can't get it second time. Pulling away Alan Smith, Anton O'Neill, Benny Murray. Still on the ground, Benny looking for space. Johnny Horton, Gay Kennedy, Miley Donnelly. Gay Kennedy has it in the hand. Miley drops the stick. He's chasing after, and Ewan McCaffrey will go long. He goes long. Ronan Fitzsimons misses. Ivor misses. Coming out there is John Davis, who drives it out. Ewan's big hand pass across to Ronan Fitzsimons. Ronan will be looking for the shot. Jack Smith, good block there from Johnny Horton. I think Red O'Brien. The shot is completely blocked down. Willie Donnelly having yet another good game, been held and gets the free out. Perhaps he was holding a little piece as the stick. Again, players are given out, and the 20 metres will be given. Kilmessan committed that error of judgment in the first half. Trim do it now. Now it's a free out from the 50, which means Willie Donnelly will be able to hit the opposite 50 at his ease. Goes long into the corner. Jimmy Maguire is out there. Joey O'Loughlin is out there. It spills away. Jared O'Neill stays on his feet, gets the ball, flicks it up very high. Darren Fay comes in like a colossus and picks it away. Batted on there by Kevin Walsh. John Davis. Alan Smith is there. Stick's been held. Feet on the ground. Johnny Horton trying to pick it. Deemed to have put his hand down. Alan Smith has the free from the middle of the field and 10 yards. Decky Murray coming up to take it. Long ball landing on the 5, 2-on-2. Up goes the hand. Ewan looking for the goal. Good block. No, it's not blocked. The goal for Trim. And Trim take the lead there. Ivan McCaffrey gets his goal. And Trim now go into the lead. 1-5 plays 7. James Battersby got a block on the shot. It still spun into the corner. And Trim gets first blood, and we have played nearly 8 minutes of this second half, the 98th minute of this final. Darren Fay misses. Paul Donnelly, the kick there from Kevin Walsh. Paul Donnelly again, Alan Smith, David Donnelly. Going back there is Joey O'Loughlin. Joey O'Loughlin will get the ball, he doesn't. The rugby challenges go in. Cleared out there by number 5, Keith McAvoy. Ed O'Brien goes for the shot, and Ed brings up Kilmessan's first wide of the second half. Brian Carley with the ball. 1-5 plays 7, and the game now getting livelier. Paul Donnelly is down in the middle of the field. Jimmy Henry goes over and sees he all right. None of the other players seemed unduly concerned. And the sister comes across, and there's somebody else being called across. There must be a little cut involved. We're calling for more people coming across. The John's ambulance on the way out. Peter Curran coming out.
Peter Cringham with 4 bellies.
Hopefully the cameraman's comment won't be heard. Now we're having a stoppage on the play here. Counting the time. Referees conscious of keeping the time right. Little bit of a cut, I feel. Nobody seems unduly worried. The John's ambulance people are looking after this. Darren Fay there looking in and walking away. Darren made a great spectacular catch there a minute ago, which launched the attack, which produced the goal. No substitutes as yet. Both teams settle down now to a shape and a form that they're both happy with. Nicky Horton and Chucky Keane are swapping places over there. I'd imagine that's a temporary position. Perhaps it's not. Peter Curran coming back. Nicky Horton gone corner forward. Not to be let in too near your goals. Ever accurate. Jimmy McGuinness gone in the other corner now. So we've Jerry O'Neill for Kilmessan at full forward. Boot McGuinness and Nicky Horton playing the 2 corners. Chucky Keane and Jimmy Maguire. Their markers have duly come out with them, so it's 1-on-1 no matter where you play. Joey O'Loughlin on Jimmy Maguire. Paul Dunn over there on Chucky Keane. Brian Carley had the ball. We've about 2 extra minutes to play. I'll put down +2. It's going out to the middle of the field, out near the dugout. Sticks goes up, Union doesn't get it, it's spun away. Nicky Horton gets it in the hand, looking for the shot. Hooks it up in there, landing on the 5, 2-on-2. And Kevin Walsh saw that first. There's still pressures across the goals. It's not gone out just yet. Darren Fay will get there first. Jimmy McGuinness, old partner, is out there, puts him under pressure. It comes out about 30 yards. Jimmy Maguire across to Ed O'Brien. Ed having a good game. This won't come back. And this will be Kilmessan's 2nd wide, and it's 4 wides apiece. Both teams have scored more than they've put wide. It's a reflection on the quality of the play. It's a good game out here. Midfield remains very even. Brian Carley, a little bit shorter, middle of the field. Gay Kennedy, Jimmy Maguire again. Jimmy down towards Miley Donnelly. Miley Donnelly go for the shot. Going for the shot. Goalkeeper takes it on the stomach. Pats it out to CJ. CJ comes under pressure from Jerry O'Neill. Robbed by Jerry O'Neill. Jerry can't get it up. CJ steals it back. It's gone to ground again. Number 10 is Nicky Horton. Nicky Horton's striding away. He's getting away, bearing down on the goals. Hits the post. And there's a groan of disappointment there. He did everything right, and the steel upright denied him. Not many players have the speed or the courage to go for the little tapped over point from such a narrow angle. Kilmessan wise now mounting up. Ryan Carley hits a better one out to the dugout. Jack Smith is out there, Una McCaffrey, David Donnelly, Decky Murray, Chucky Keane gets a little bit of the ball, as does Paul Dunn. It's in the hand of Union. Union goes over the shoulder, drives to his forwards, Willie Donnelly. It comes to Benny Murray, who's corner forward, can't get up the ball. He's been hassled there by Anton O'Neill. Anton O'Neill has no stick, but he won't pull back. Johnny Horton kicks it out. Ivor on the far side, we've Ronan Fitzsimons unattended. Ivor going himself, still has the ball on the stick. He's knocked to the ground. A hip motion, a thigh motion, and there'll be a free here for Trim from about 30 metres, and an opportunity to go 2 points up. Strength and speed carried him through there. Benny with the simplest of tasks. We've played 12 minutes of the second half here, so we have. Frank Foley coming out to look to Ivor's tie. And Benny gets his 3rd free off the game. 1-6, plays 7 points. Kilmessan have gone from 3 up to 2 down. They must respond to this now. Alan Duffy drives it down the right hand side. Good long puck out. Drops beyond David Donnelly and Declan Murray. Chucky is in there. Patted away, spins away. Eddie O'Brien gets a little spinning out towards the line. Paul Donnelly goes for the lift, has the ball, gets away, going to drive, punches for the score here now. There's a loud cheer. Paul Donnelly gets his second score, narrows the gap for Kilmessan. Paul Donnelly got the first score and he's now after getting another good score. We've played 13 minutes. It's 8 points. Play is 1-6. There's only a point in it. Benny Murray now in the corner for Trim. Nicky Horton and Boot McGuinness in the two corners for Kilmessan. Out to the middle of the field. It breaks away. John Davis, Darren Fay gets a little bit. Alan Smith will arrive first. Drives it to the forwards. Loman Dempsey, Willie Donny kicks. Benny Murray. Loman. Benny comes around, has the ball. We'll go for the shot now. Well blocked there by Anton O'Neill. Johnny Horton has the ball in his hand. Flicks it on to Jimmy Maguire. Can't get the ball. In steps Loman Dempsey. Jimmy Maguire going after him. Joey O'Loughlin has the ball. Running forward. Anton O'Neill waits. Give it to Alan Smith. Alan Smith in the corner. Back across field. Benny Murray has it. Gets it second time. Flicks it back to Alan Smith unattended in the corner. Kilmessan lads chasing the ball around, leaving the red shirts. Jimmy Maguire tries to hoosh it down to the waiting Paul Donnelly. That's Gay Kennedy. Anton O'Neill. Good solid play from both sets of players. It will be a throw ball surely. Lots of shouts from various players. Both teams losing their shape. Chasing ball. Now we'll have a throw ball here. Loman Dempsey has stepped up for Trim. Anton O'Neill will step up for Kilmessan. Behind is Alan Smith unattended. Johnny Horton sees that. It's at feet. Coming through is Decky Murray. There was a stick up there and there's going to be a book, and it was Johnny Horton going to be booked for leaving the stick in Declan Murray's face. Free in from about 40 odd metres here on the right. John Horton acknowledges his indiscretion. We've played nearly 15 minutes of this half. 1-6 plays 8. There's a point in it. Benny Murray, apart from 3 frees, has been well marshalled there by Anton O'Neill. Back on the line with Willie Donnelly, Loman Dempsey. Anton O'Neill steps into the net. Benny will go for the point, no doubt. Up she goes, and it's given wide. Now, that was a close one. I wouldn't like to call it. It looked straight over the black spot of the upright, but it remains a 1-point game. Alan Duffy now pucking out the longer of the two keepers, goes for Boot McGuinness. Jimmy Maguire is there. It's been bundled across. The rugby scrum is forming. Kevin Walsh gets it away, goes off the player trim line. Ronan Fitzsimons. We're having a chat here with Jimmy Maguire and Joey O'Loughlin. Ronan Fitzsimons back in his own half back line, taking this sideline cut. Good striker of the ball. Long ball across the middle of the field into the space. Loman Dempsey going out there. Jack Smith takes it, first time of asking the way you would. Chucky Keena there on Paul Dunn. Chucky Keena drives it down there, taken by Keith McAvoy. Keith McAvoy charging out the wing. Delivers it down the line as far as Ewan. Ewan misses it. Jack Smith doesn't. Jack looking for space. Comes across field, diagonally across field, looking for the Jimmy Maguire, Jimmy McGuinness corner. Jimmy Maguire has. First time of asking in towards Jerry O'Neill. Jerry O'Neill gets past. Will he get to the ball first? Brian Carley slides out there well. It's on the ground. We're forming another rugby scrum. I can't see who is the ball. It's patted into the bed, but I think the whistle has gone. Jerry O'Neill held onto the ball. It's a penalty. Nicky put the ball into the net, but the whistle had gone. There must have been a bit of leg pulling. And I pull your leg not, that there was leg pulling, and we now have a penalty, and this could be the pivotal moment of the game. We played 16 or 17 minutes of the second half. We're entered in the fourth quarter. Trim lead by 1, a penalty. Nicky Horton, no doubt. Alan Smith going back in there. Decky Murray and Brian Carley will defend for Trim. There's a hush and a chatter from the crowd. Feel he must go for the goal at this stage. Oh, he spun it up. He gets the point. Nicky gets his second free. And it's a draw match now. It's 9 plays, 1-6. We've had 5 wides each that I have marked down, so it's even Stephen. We've played 18, we've played 108 minutes of this game, and there's nothing between the teams. Have to ask Nicky afterwards what he meant to do there. I felt it spun off the toe, off the stick, and went over the bar. Ed O'Brien having a steady game, drives it into his forwards. 2-on-2, Jared O'Neill breaks away. Jared still fighting for it, still fighting, has it up in his hand.